Hello and welcome back to my Minecraft tutorial. This is episode 15, I want to say, in my tutorial series. And in today's episode, we are going to be building an AFK zombie dungeon. However, I forgot to go into spectator mode and find a zombie dungeon. I just click record right after stopping the last episode. So let me go do that, folks, and let me actually get set up for this demonstration. And I will see you all in just a second. Alright, so I have found one. And it's a good one. It's a skeleton dungeon. So we will need a few things to tackle this. Number one, we will need to use some of our iron here. Well, I'm just going to pick the whole thing. And let's see. That's not going to be enough sticks, whatever. Let's grab some more. We're gonna need a lot of sticks. So we're gonna need about, I'm gonna say we're gonna need 3 iron picks, another iron shovel, and we're also gonna need another bucket. We're gonna need about, well, I'm gonna go grab some more wood real fast. I'm gonna grab about, because we're gonna need almost 2 stacks of ladders if I had to guess. So I'm gonna cut out real quick. I'm gonna grab some wood because I really need to save time for the actual build of the XP farm. So yes, we're gonna need a lot of wood. So if you've been following along and you've been planting trees like I have, go ahead and grab a whole bunch of wood. I'd say probably about 32 logs ought to do the trick. So I'll be right back. Alright, and this ought to do. We can just do that, get quite a few sticks, and then we get, that ought to do. Now, I have a few coordinates laid out. Here, you'll see in chat, I went into spectator mode and gave myself some night vision. I eventually figured out that Chunkbase did update their dungeon finder. So I used that, and then I realized, for whatever reason, it didn't work with the seed. All the dungeons that it said existed didn't exist. So I just had to do it in spectator mode. So, put myself back in survival mode. But, we are heading to those coordinates. -90, -78. The easiest way I have found to do this is actually via boat. Ooh, thunderstorm. We need to sleep off this thunderstorm anyways because they are annoying. This episode may be just a bit longer than the others, just because of how much work it takes to build one of these things. Let's grab a boat. Okay, -90, -78. So that means our x coordinate, by the way, is -90, and our z coordinate is -78. So I say we just hop in a boat, stick close to the left side of the river. It's just past this outpost here. And it's a bit of ways up this hill. Just zoom past those pillagers. Till we get to -70-ish. Oh, well. Now we're plenty past it. There's sugarcane over here, by the way, if you want to grab that. We're going to head right up to this hill. And I think what I'm going to do is once I get to pretty close to this thing. I think what I'm gonna do... Oh, well, this isn't too far up the hill. Well, that's straight up right there. So let's see, negative 90, negative 78. 78, 89, 90. And what we're gonna do is right here, we can actually build a little beacon right here. Just clear out some of this tree right here. Those leaves aren't gonna decay because there's 2 trees right next to it. We can grab a little bit of dirt. Build ourselves a little waypoint. Say, hey dummy, there's a hole here in the ground. And this is where your skeleton farm is. By the way, this is a skeleton spawner. I'm going to show you how we can dig straight down safely to it. That's right, I'm going to teach you how to safely dig straight down and break the #1 rule in Minecraft. Ooh, big fall. Now we are going to take our 2 buckets here. I brought all my iron with me. That probably wasn't the smartest thing, but whatever. Take a little bit of wood down there with you, because I did forget to make one thing we'll need. That's a sign. Not a sign that I forgot something. I mean, I forgot to make a sign. So negative 90, negative 78. So right there. Oh, wow, I actually didn't math that out. But I built that beacon really close. And to dig straight down safely, you want to stand right between 2 blocks, and you'll notice that I won't drop until both blocks have been mined. And I do believe that we may run into a cave or 2 on our way down. And there is some coal too. So anyways, I'm going to dig straight down until, just like so. However, it is actually useful to put your ladder in your offhand and build up your ladder so you can make sure that you have enough. When you get down there, you don't want to get trapped, although we can always pillar out. Yeah, you'll see these picks, we're gonna fly through these picks. So keep going down, and I will come back. Whoa, high water source. If you run into water like that, just block it off. On top of finding the dungeon, I found the easiest way to dig straight down. So the easiest point. I actually could dig straight below my feet all the way to the spawner and wouldn't have a problem, but I want to run this as vanilla as possible, and so I'm gonna act like I didn't math this out. Anyways, I'll see you at the bottom. Alright, I want to do this very quickly before a bunch more spawn in, but once you get down to Y level negative 12, you want to dig straight in this direction. And I can hear them already. And when you run into naturally generating cobblestone, you will see right inside of here there is a dungeon. Ouch. Hey, shoot each other, will you? You'll see that there is a lot of skeletons in down here. And you want to start lighting this place up immediately. Ooh, this is bad. Shoot each other. Hey, he shot you. Hold on. Fall back, fall back. I gotta eat some more. Where are you going, you tricky son of a gun? And then we can just block that off right there. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so this is a dungeon here. We have found a dungeon. Put in quotes, found. And I did not bring enough food for this. There is a treasure chest in here that you can grab stuff out of. And the key is you want to light this thing up. And once you do, they will stop spawning. I usually like to line a torch up on each side. Just like so. And a little sneaky thing that you can do if you don't want to listen to the mobs rattling the heart the whole time and you don't know where the skeletons are, is just throw it into peaceful real fast and then throw it back into normal. Because in peaceful nothing can hurt you and it's not fun, but the skeletons rattling does tend to get on my nerves if I can't find them. I'm one of those people, yes. So anyways, to start building this, well, we need to have a clearing in 4 blocks each direction from the spawner. So you can see this only goes 3 blocks. And that's not good enough for me. So we're going to dig out a 4th block. And then if you knock your torch down, get right back up. Well, you don't have to dig up there. So go ahead and dig out like this. And I will come back and you'll see why we brought so many freaking iron picks. And if you need to, you can plop a chest down somewhere. Plop mine down over here. You can just unload some of this junk into this chest. Get your bearings back. And I will come back as soon as I have a pretty good outline of this thing dug out. So I'll be right back. Okay, once you've dug out that set of blocks, the next thing you're going to want to do is go down a block, and it looks like we are going to run out of blocks down here. If that's the case, just, well, keep rebuilding it. But you want to dig out. Hello! I did not know about that. That's a pleasant surprise. But you want to go down 1 layer. And then once you've dug this out, you'll see, like I said, there's a reason we brought so many iron picks. There's a lot of mining that we have to do in this episode. Once we have this dug out, I'll come back on and tell you what to do next. Okay, and now that we have done that, well, we can dig out our next layer. Over this layer, we want to leave these corners up right here. The mob grinder that I'm going to build is very old-fashioned. So leave those 2 corners in. The other 2 corners will be dug out. So go ahead and, well, mine out this layer. It makes it a little bit more annoying now that we have deep slate. But no challenge is too big for us. So go ahead and dig this layer out, and I will tell you what to do next. Okay, and now that we have done that, we are going to dig out a pattern here. So you're going to dig 2 that right there, 2 right there, and we're going to meet in the middle with these, like this, like so. So this I don't really have to pause for. You can just follow along with this part. Okay, it's getting kind of dark down here, so I'm going to put a torch there. Oh, well, mobs don't spawn at 0. And we can block that off right there. So that way we don't randomly see a spider in here and it plugs up the whole thing. Okay. Next thing's next. We're going to dig right here. We're going to dig in 1. We're going to go down 3. Hold on, because then they jump 4. There we go. And then we are going to get our buckets of water. Ooh, I forgot we have to make a sign first. So let's make a crafting table real fast. And let's plunk down a sign. And right here on this sign, this is what the skeletons are going to see when they fall down. So we could put something smarty. Mission failed. We'll get him. Oh, wow, this is I believe this is a COD reference. If you're a gamer, you'll know. And we're going to put our buckets of water in. Like that. And you will see they will both flow. Well, why the heck? Hold on. I need to get this water to flow into that corner. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, well, it won't flow into that corner. Okay, I guess because the way water works, it will not flow into that corner for whatever reason. So, well, I guess I'll rebuild the wall here. And then before I finish rebuilding this right here, I'm gonna knock down our torches. This part you want to do really quickly. Ouch, 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 ouch. They're fighting each other. Now you do want to take note of where the dead center of that skeleton farm was. I believe it was. Is it over one? Yes, it was over one. There we go. So it'll be right here. So that was our ladder right there. Okay, so right there. You're gonna spew out all the items. I need the chest though. There we go. And we can just drop off the junk for this chest. I don't care for the string. I want to keep the mossy cobble, but I don't care for all of it. I don't care for that. I don't need that. Oh, well, I was gonna finish building the ladder there. I want to pick up the chest. I don't want to throw the diamond out. No, that wouldn't be great. Not be optimal. Okay, let's see here. What do I not care for too much? We can put that there. That. Don't care for all the cobble. Don't care for the string. The signs can go. The granite can go. Don't care for that. Don't care for the ladders. I'll probably come back for those at least. I care for the tools. Care for that saddle. I have to keep just a little bit. Some stuff. The granite. The cobble. I want to keep the apples. But I do like to have an organized inventory, so. Okay. Let's put down a crafting table. next thing we're gonna do is make a couple of chests here, like so. You can have all this done before you craft it, or before you make the dungeon. Next thing we're gonna make is a hopper. Now, I haven't really done anything with hoppers yet, but I want to show you. This thing will function kind of sort of like a chest, kind of sort of, and you'll see it actually has an inventory of its own. But the neat thing about a hopper is you can throw an item over it and it will catch it. Okay. Oh. Well, they all just fell out into a... Oh, wait, no. They're all just going into this corner right here. Oh, shoot. I made a boo-boo. Hold on. I'm going to show you what I did here. Put it in peaceful real fast. Well, no, I want to keep this here. That. But, I left the deep slate over this. Hold on, let me put up a torch real fast. I made a boo-boo. This is my fault. People at home, this is my fault. The skeletons were not flowing because I left the blocks here in this corner. Like I said, completely my fault. So this is what the pattern needs to look like. That. And then destroy these blocks here. It actually may be useful to destroy that one too. But you want to build that all the way up there so you don't get any other mob spawns. And then let's see here. Okay, so that's our column where they plot down into it. So we need to leave this wall in place here. We need to dig straight down right here. I know there's no lava beneath me. You can keep actually checking and seeing where you're at. We need to go down 2 more. Oh, my boss is texting me. Ah, yes, he gave me more hours. I like that. You love to see it. Right. Okay. We want the skeletons to fall right there. But we're gonna put in, before we have them fallen, I still have it in peaceful mode, by the way, but before you have them fall down, you can put a block there. And we're gonna make them go down 1 more, just to make our lives easier. And you're gonna put in your chest here. You're gonna put in a hopper here. Said we're gonna put in a hopper here. Maybe I have to put a full block because I'm standing in the way. Yes, okay. That helped. You will see that I haven't built one of these in a while. I usually build a different kind of XP grinder. These are just a little bit easier to wrap your head around how they work. I'm not going to get those blocks. Even though they'll probably annoy some people. And I didn't bring my ladders down with me. Okay, we can just tower straight out of here. We can actually go 2 down here. Grab the ladders. Now that I'm remembering to do so. Oh, one last thing. We're going to make some slabs. cobblestone slabs, cobble deep slate slabs. Either or works just fine for the purpose of this. And we can put it back to normal now. We're going to put a slab right here because if not, the skeletons will still be able to see us. We put a torch down here so nothing spawns down here and we don't get a surprise. We go to kill the skeletons. And you can fill all of this in if you'd like. I'll just leave that torch there. Okay. And why don't we have any skeletons rattling? Ah, freak. Check it out. Probably because I left a torch in there. I keep making boo-boos, I'm sorry. We can just, while we're here. I know, I keep switching it to peaceful. It's literally just for demonstration purposes. It makes this tutorial just a bit easier to talk. I'm not a great multitasker, meaning I'm not good at talking and doing at the same time. And in a stressful situation like 200 skeletons shooting at you, it's not super easy to multitask. And you will see we have legs down here. And we can just kill them off. Like this. And you can sit here and wait, listen to some music, relax, wait for a whole bunch of skeletons to fall down here. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to sit back, wait for a whole bunch to spawn in, and kill them off, and I can get to a higher experience level. So give me just a second. I accidentally stopped the recording, so I hope I remember to edit this together. But you'll see with the one nice thing about the combat update is you can do sweeping attacks and just kill them all off, like so. Now the reason that we put the slab there is it actually does block the experience from getting jammed up in there. And you'll see that we will get bones and arrows, but the other thing we get is bows, which is really cool. And one thing, I don't know if I've demonstrated this, I believe I have, is that you can combine tools together like this. I don't need a bunch of bows. But we are at experience level 30 in no time. And the other nice thing about this is unlimited bones and unlimited arrows. The other thing about this is you can, if you just want the bones and the arrows, you can let this run AFK, meaning that you can just leave this here, and this will automatically kill the skeletons. You don't have to worry about, they will actually entity cram. So once there's over 40 skeletons here, once there's, you know, over a certain amount, you will, they will automatically die. Sorry, I was thinking about something from work. They will automatically kill themselves, basically. But you'll see, I mean, this thing is pretty efficient. You'll get a lot of skeleton spawns from this thing. So, just keep that in mind. You're going to have a pretty good supply of bones. You're going to have a pretty good supply of arrows after this thing runs. You'll notice and they'll all kind of just die. And you'll get also really good experience if you sit here and kill them yourself. You're not a skeleton. Get out of here, zombie. There is cave systems around here. And if you want this thing to be even more efficient, you can light those up because, well, mob caps and stuff. Anyways, I'm going to get about 35 experience levels. Oops, I didn't actually craft that. I just like to combine those together. I'm going to wait and get about 35 levels of experience. I should probably light this up down here. And from there, well, from here, I'm going to sign off. And in the next episode, we will talk about building an enchanting setup. I don't really care for all the deep slate and the cobblestone. If I need it, I can come back for it. Alright, well that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like. If you have a friend that doesn't know how to build one of these, be sure to share that with them. And I will see y'all in the next episode. I'm going to go edit this one right now so I don't forget to do it. Alright, I'll see you later. Hasta luego.